brothers, sisters, welcome back once again. What's going on today? How are you doing? I'm sitting here, I'm thinking as a programmed human, what is it that we are really meant to do? I sit back and I wonder, what is our purpose? What's the motive? What is the overall goal to achieve? Should we be programmed and have a robot-like mentality and a thought process that we cannot shut off? Because that's essentially would be great for the world if everybody just thinks and actually doesn't do something in real life, but rather than has such a brain to keep them thinking and not doing, which would require them to sit at home and just be content thinking, whether it's the past, the present, or the future. Well, let me take that back. Not the present. The present is what people do not want you to achieve. If you achieve 100% presence and 100% intuition, then you become dangerous. You become dangerous in whatever you do and whatever you want to do, because you'll stick with the fact of doing the right thing and continuing to strive towards that something that you're trying to achieve. Once you become 100% present and 100% conscious of the fact that your subconscious might be doing all the work, but your conscious does not have to deal with it. And what I said right there was key. I'll reiterate. If your subconscious is doing 95% of the work and your conscious is picking up none of the subconscious interference and can live... Sorry, my battery went out. And your conscious could live 100% present. Sure, there's times when you can think about and discuss and pick apart what's going to happen in the future, but you won't be living there as you'll be currently present in examining and planning. It's important to have that state of mental framework as well. We must decide how and what we will do tomorrow and the next year. I don't say tomorrow because we should be thinking in yearly time frames. Welcome back once again. It's your most woke, empty mind, present individual, as well as not being woke, but here now to bring this information to you guys, Jake. Be sure to listen on 2x speed, watch, subscribe, share with a friend who could benefit, like, and be yourself. So, I've heard the saying, time is of the essence. Time's our most valuable resource, so watch on 2x speed, and essentially nothing you do is going to come easy, but with practice it will be perfect. So let's reiterate on what I was talking about before. It's the fact of applying presence and subconscious mind to enact a 100% decision making instead of your conscious mind. Once your subconscious mind can use, say, your conscious mind uses 5% of your brain, your subconscious mind uses 5%. So your subconscious accounts for 20% more of how your life goes than your conscious mind, which you are aware of. That fact alone, if your life depends 20 times more on your subconscious mind than your conscious mind, makes you really want to do the right thing in the morning to the nighttime, throughout the entire year, throughout your whole life. You just want to do the right thing. It's easy to program someone who is making decisions based on their conscious mind, because their subconscious mind is not working properly, as there's miscommunications and errors and indications that provide a disassociated fact with reality. Everyone is consistently living in their reality, although influenced by other realities that collide and can increase, teach, monitor your subconscious mind to work in conjunction with your conscious mind. Your conscious mind should make simple decisions, while your subconscious mind will guide you through which should be enacted in your life to continue on a motivated, non-resistant, conscious reality. These are some of the mental frameworks and guidelines that shape who we are today. There's not much knowledge known about this subject in science because it's extremely difficult to document without technology. But as you guys watch this YouTube channel, be sure to like, subscribe, share with friends, and watch on 2x speed to save time, because that's your most valuable resource. This is the best 3 minutes your day has been, your week has been. Be sure to check out my other episodes. I believe it's episode 26. Other episodes just informative. They'll get you thinking. So be present and know everybody has their own agenda and circumstances to deal with, and we don't know. We know what must be done in our own lives in general, what the world is talking about, because they're focused and an agenda is pushed on the mass majority. And I don't believe you should allow other people and other situations to make own judgments and circumstances. Although what I'm talking about can be applied directly to your life, there's an aspect of ratio formation, as your subconscious mind will pick up and know exactly what to do and when to do it. In addition, once these have been solved and accounted for, then one can become aware and knowledgeable about the situations that must be enacted to produce a following positive, optimistic result, therefore allowing themselves to benefit from the time well spent. The time being spent now, it's going to catch up to you. They say time catches up to you. That's not only physically time catching up to you, but mentally as well. Let's, for a physical example, you go out there and you eat a bunch of ice cream and bags of potato chips. 20 minutes later, you're going to be yourself. You do it again, you're still going to be yourself 20 minutes later. But say 6 days later, something is going to not be as good as it could have been if you had not made that decision, which allowed for your physicality to catch up. In the same way, it works as our mental framework and brainwaves as an average, above average, supreme, excellent human being would think and enact a process of accordance to. Mental framework is telling yourself the right things. In the moment, you won't notice a difference. Everything will feel exactly in accordance to what's going on in your world and reality, but it's only in a process of time to account for and take on a new perspective that will change and influence one's behavior, thoughts, patterns, recognitions, through their subconscious mind as well as their conscious mind. So that's what I'm saying. Be great and treat others as you would want yourself to be treated. There's a way that you can do great things, and through conscious thought, we are 100% acknowledgeable through whether something is good, whether something's not the right circumstance and choice. So currently, given this intake through what reality we're living in is supposedly the best process, and mental acuteness to sharpen and create the reality that you would love to live in. And And if one can believe it, you can achieve it. So with that, love the reality you're in now. Continue to watch my videos, like, subscribe, share with others, because I'm here to not only help you, but to help your friends. Be sure to comment if you want me to touch on something or speak of something in my next talk. I'm wishing everybody a happy Memorial Day, a great day. Episode 26 in the books. I know you learned something. I know you learned the entire time, thought through the entire time. Be sure to check out my other videos on 2x Speed, most valuable resource. Jake.